Hey everybody, Howard Jacobson here. I wanted to let you know about a podcast interview I'll be holding tomorrow that I would love your input on some questions. The interviewee is my friend Michael Rothberg, who is the Vice Chair for Research in the Medicine Institute of the Cleveland Clinic, and he is the Director of the Center for Value-Based Care Research. Basically, he spent the last 30 years looking at large data sets, looking at evidence and comparing the actual evidence to how medicine is practiced. He did a lot of work on flu and influenza, and so is very familiar with virus, with infectious disease. You know where this is going. So in March, we had a conversation when I was in lockdown in South Africa about what we knew about COVID. And obviously, we know a lot more about COVID than we did then. And there's also a lot more misinformation, a lot more spotty information. And frankly, I'm seeing a lot of people, even in the plant-based community, even in the evidence-based community, even epidemiologists whom I respect, they made a statement and now they're sticking to it. And it feels like confirmation bias is dragging us down. We have to be on one team or another. And Michael Rothberg is not like that. He loves being proved wrong if new evidence shows up, and he's really good at evaluating evidence and looking at the big picture. So the question is, what questions do you have for Dr. Rothberg that I can ask him tomorrow? I'm going to be talking about things like, well, what do we know about the treatments? Hydroxychloroquine, zinc, other things. What do we know about spread? Is it aerosolized? Can we get it from just walking in a room where other people have been 15, 20, 30 minutes earlier? What about herd immunity? Is this a real thing? Should we be learning from Sweden? Should we be learning from Vietnam or New Zealand? Can we get it a second time? And what's the end game? If we, should we be wearing masks and social distancing? Should we just be moving along? Should schools reopen? What does the evidence say about all of these topics? So I want to make sure that you get your questions answered as well. So if you want to post them in comments below this video, I'll be posting it on various social mediums, and just posting comments, and I'll be going through that today. And the conversation is tomorrow, Friday, the 14th of August at 9 a.m. So please get them to me this evening. As a courtesy, I'll forward them to Dr. Rothberg so he has a chance to look at them, because he will not answer a question if he doesn't have the research in front of him. He's not going to take guesses. So again, questions about COVID, about anything related to what the scientific community knows, doesn't know, suspects, the quality of the evidence, and given that, policy implications globally for the US and for us as individuals. So looking forward to sharing that with you next week, and see you soon. Take care.